saw Erin
Please
Bloom.
make your
She was
selection.
tending to some kind of eggs, and she had been changed in the most horrible, unnatural fashion. I can only think the worst for the rest of my staff. That son of a
There.
bitch.
Please
That
make your
son of
selection.
a bitch. He won't get away with this.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Okay. So my mic's been muted the whole time again. That's cool. How about now? Do I sound fine now? Ah, great. The hell's that noise? Weird. Alright. Yeah, I just noticed that my mic was muted. Pretty crazy that I would make that same mistake twice, but oh well. So what I was saying, I didn't actually talk about anything really special, but I did bring up that Night Dive is making an enhanced edition of this game, apparently. They announced it a few days after I last streamed this game on the 3rd of August, which I thought was pretty funny. That I started a playthrough of this game, and then like a few weeks later, it's like, yeah, we're making an enhanced edition of System Shock 2. So maybe this playthrough wasn't timed the best. We're just gonna, yeah. But I'll definitely give a playthrough. I don't know, I was saying I don't know what you would change exactly about this game, because it doesn't need as much of a... I guess you always have a spare of Toxin A. I don't remember that, but if I'm done, I'm done. Anyway, yeah, this game didn't need as many enhancements as System Shock 1 did, which also got an enhanced edition a few years ago. But I'll definitely play it when it comes out. I probably won't stream it, but I'll this is one of those games I feel like I could kind of play pretty, not back to back, but like within, like I could do a playthrough every couple of months. I just like it that much. Yikes. This maybe wasn't the best direction to go. Oh well. I wonder what they would change about this game, though. And I also wonder if I just repeated myself. I think... I don't know if I changed the graphics. I think the graphics in this game are for the most part fine. Maybe like maybe the textures could be changed a bit. Maybe now I haven't played the enhanced edition of System Shock, so I don't know. It'd probably make the lighting way darker. Maybe maybe, but honestly, I think the lighting in this game is actually pretty good for the most part. I was actually praising it a lot in the last stream I did. And I feel like if they made it darker, it wouldn't be as good. So I think, like, if you made this sort of area darker, it would kind of lose a lot of the appeal. Because despite, I mean, I know it's a horror game and stuff, but, you know, some areas are just brightly lit, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to shut up for a second because this is a very important part of the game. Which is why they would mess it up and change it. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the enhanced edition of System Shock 1 was actually apparently pretty good port. And Night Dive has a pretty decent reputation, all things considered, besides that blood port that they did a little while ago. But they also fixed that, like, pretty shortly after they released it. And I don't know. I'll continue my thought after this. For now, I'm just gonna stay quiet. Time for the big reveal, boys. My friend Randy wanted to know if you've pre-ordered Borderlands 3. Tell Randy I haven't even beaten Borderlands 1. So Shodan was Polito the whole time. It's kind of obvious in hindsight, but when I first played this game, I was completely thrown away. Like, I did not know that was going to happen, and it blew my fucking mind. This is such a good game. My other friend Todd really wants you to buy Skyrim on the Switch for some reason too. I don't think I've actually ever played Skyrim. I like to keep it that way. It's a decent twist. It is. I think it is. I think you can, like, I'm a pretty gullible guy, and I don't notice a lot of things in games sometimes, but I think you can maybe get away with not knowing, or you can get away with being surprised easily enough. Those guys are bad news. Why indeed? We just saw one of his special friends. We're getting a lot of audio logs. Feels like a lot of games just have audio logs now. Back then, this was very new. Not as new as it was in System Shock 1, but it was still pretty novel way of explaining a story. Especially for something like this game, where you're kind of in a place like after the shit has gone down. But yeah, I think over relying on audio logs is I think a lot of games do it too much and kind of just use it as a way to explain away, or just like as an excuse to not really have a story in front of the player, something that they have to like find out for themselves, which I can definitely see is kind of lazy. But I like it in this game because this game is good. That's all. I think this is a trap. Admittedly, I don't remember. Told ya. You know, like Bioshock Infinite has audio logs too, I think. Although in that game's defense, it is technically, I wouldn't call it a sequel to System Shock, but you know, it's kind of supposed to be like in the same-ish series. So I feel like that can get away with having audio logs. I'm trying to think of other examples of games that have audio logs, because I don't play a lot of modern games that would have them. I don't play a lot of modern games to begin with. Well, that's not true. I play my fair share. But I do know that a lot of games have them. And maybe it would be better if they didn't. There's a time and a place. Borderlands definitely overdoes them throughout the series. Tons of fetch quests to get audio logs in each game. Yeah, I don't know if Borderlands is a game that necessarily needs audio logs. I don't know if the story is even that big of a, like, is it really that integral to the game, the story of Borderlands? Border Town by Seth MacFarlane. That game should have audio logs, I think. I think it's fair if that one has them. One of these days we'll find a shotgun that works. For now we just have to deal with the monkeys. That caught me off guard. I thought there was just gonna be monkeys up here. World building. You're right, it's all about world building. It's all about the lore. You want lore, right? You know, if you think about it, Dark Souls kind of has audio logs in the weapon descriptions. Could you imagine if in Dark Souls there was like a bunch of voice acting where you grab like scrolls and you just read them off while you fight the Capra Demon or something? That'd be pretty funny, actually. So I got 52 of these things. I feel like I haven't been spending my modules enough. I think hack at 4 is fine for now. Side, that's not important. Weapon, standard, heavy. Up our standard weapons a bit. And you know, I might as well just put one in repair. Actually, no, I think I need to put 2 in repair to fix this. At 3, alright. Whatever, fine. So, they could definitely fix the repair system in System Shock Enhanced Edition. Maybe they should just straight up roll it into maintenance. I think that would be a good fix. But what do I know? I'm not a game designer. I just make YouTube videos sometimes. And apparently stream. I heard him. I heard him coming. In case you don't know, the cigarettes heal, I believe they heal your psi points, which is an interesting, interesting way to go about that. I can fix this. %35 chance, they said. There we are. Gonna want those EMP grenades. Have you played Prey? Either one. I've never played the original Prey. I played the... Oh, something caught me. I played the 2016... Or was it 2017? Prey 2017. The one that's just System Shock. Yeah, I've played it. I've never beaten it. I don't think Nate is in the stream right now, so he can't come to the defense of it. I didn't really like it that much. And while I was playing it, I didn't really know why it didn't grab me like System Shock 2 did, because you know it's one of my favorite games. And I couldn't really figure it out, but some guy made a YouTube video. And pretty much just like, it wasn't about Prey, but he brought it up. And he said that it has no, basically, his criticisms against the game were that it has no original ideas and that you might as well just play System Shock 2. And I think that might have been why I didn't like it. These fucking spiders. Okay. This is the problem with the spiders, is that no type of bullet kills them good. So, like, I don't have a problem with Prey. I just don't know if I would, What the hell? Where is that camera? Oh, there it is. Very fair criticism. Like, you know, it's got the glue gun and stuff where you can, like, traverse areas and the space, you know, like the space sections, but they're nothing, it's nothing, you know, it's not particularly meaningful. I like it a lot, but I got lost bored halfway through. Yeah, that was kind of how it was with me. Yeah, don't come any closer. So, like, and, like, the first few hours I really enjoyed myself, but can I say that I liked the game if I got bored halfway through? I'd say no. And I always have this argument with Nate about Prey because he really likes that game, like a lot. And I think I might have been the one, I actually might have been the one to recommend it to him, which is really ironic. I guess maybe I want to like it a lot. Me too. Prey is definitely a game I want to like. Because, you know, wouldn't it be cool if there was another System Shock game I could play that was just as good as System Shock 2? But I don't know. It's missing something. And Nate's never played this game. I tried to get him to play it a few times, but he's never gotten around to it. And I know for a fact he probably wouldn't like it because of how clunky it is. So maybe that so maybe this enhanced edition will actually get him to finally play it. In that case, then I'd say the enhanced edition is worthwhile if it gets people who wouldn't have played it otherwise to play System Shock 2. Maybe I'm just weird, but these like little like sleeping quarters areas look so comfortable to me. They're really sterile, but I don't know. They're sterile in like a cozy way. These monkeys are absolutely badass. When I can survive a point-blank shotgun blast to the back of the head, I don't know what I do actually. All right, buddy. Do you try that again? Swift boost. I don't really need that. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean. Think of it this way, like a lot of people were apparently playing like Final Fantasy VII and shit for the first time when it got re-released on Switch. So why can't an enhanced port of System Shock 2 get people to finally play the game? I wonder if actually they would put this on Switch. I would honestly buy a physical version of this game just to have, because I consume product. I can hear her. Where is that woman? Found her. There's an area coming up where you have to find a code, like a number code, hidden in these TVs. I don't remember if it's randomized or not. I've always wondered that. So if I could just on subsequent playthroughs just remember the code and then just skip like an hour of the game. I've never really bothered though because that part of the game isn't exactly that annoying. So I never felt the need to. I think another thing they could change for the enhanced edition is make it so weapon degradation happens slower. I'm sure people would probably cry casualized or whatever, but and I'm not saying to like completely remove weapon degradation. I think in a resource heavy game like this, I think it's kind of necessary to have some sort of mechanic where you have to conserve you just have to like conserve your ammo and like make every shot count. I think that's important for a game like this, and I think a lot of people are very quick to ask for weapon degradation to be like removed in all games. I don't think it's like I don't think it's an entire like a complete positive to remove weapon degradation in this game specifically. In something like Breath of the Wild, I'm not sure where I would stand on that if there was no weapon degradation. Weapon degradation in general is annoying to me. I think it's annoying to a lot of people. But I don't think, how do I put this? I don't think it's, I don't think it's meant to be fun. And I know that might sound weird, but I don't think everything in the game has to always be fun. I think weapon degradation is more of like a means to an end. And I think in that case, in a lot of games, weapon degradation does its job fine. It's just another thing to look out for. I can appreciate it more that way. Yeah. Oh, Endure Boost, actually, that's helpful. Yeah, this powered armor gets you a lot of defense, but it soaks through batteries like a motherfucker. I could use a portable battery, but I don't think I need it right now. I can hear the spiders, though. That was easy. Street Hog, that's a new game. We'll have to play that in a bit. I'm excited. We've had Swine Keeper and that's it for our game Pig. It'll be nice to sit back and relax and play some Street Hog instead. So what I just picked up is the Annelid Crystal, I think is what it's called. It's basically just like, I think it's just a slightly stronger alternative to the wrench, but to use it you need to have at least a 1 in exotic weapons, which I don't have right now. But I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna use it because I haven't used it since my first playthrough of this game. And you know, the wrench does fine. It's you're probably better off just sticking with the wrench unless you go full Annelid with like your weapons, which there aren't really a lot of. But I'm gonna use the crystal because I'm a little nostalgic for it, I guess. I need one of those sim chips. Thankfully, I killed one of those red dudes, so that was easy. That what the hell was it? The audio log kind of got cut off by Shodan, which was pretty rude of her. But oh well. I'm gonna play some Street Hog. Damn. Damn. Yeah, blow out your ass. Can't you see I'm gaming here? Oink. Our research is done. Okay. So what is this? Animal organ. Alright, so we're gonna do more damage to the spiders. Heated gaming moment? Yeah, true. It's alright, I just had a bit of a heated gaming moment there. Oh, this requires a reset skill of 4. I'm about to have a bro moment and a heated gaming moment back to back, which is pretty embarrassing. It's kind of a waste of bullets. But I don't really care. I kind of just don't want to deal with them. And it's starting to get to the point where wasting bullets isn't really that much of a problem anymore. Could always have more med kits. God, a lot of the like ambient noise in this game is like crazy good. So yeah, something happened here. And it wasn't very cool. Speaking of not very cool, those guys. Thankfully, I bought myself some EMP grenades. So these guys, once you have those, they ain't so scary. Pretty cathartic to kill those things after the pain in the ass they were on the hydroponics floor. Someone said the N-word in that room. Yeah, nanites. They weren't allowed to say that. We've reached the jackpot. This is like 7 health healed right here. So everything else can be stacked, but I guess chips can't be for whatever reason. I guess there's really no point in stacking them because you're gonna eat them as soon as you can. But I don't think there's actually anything of great importance in here. We're gonna research this though, because I would like to kill these things in 2 hits, or 1 hit instead of 2. Oh, that didn't work. I'd prefer not to have to use pellet ammo to do that either, but yeah, use what you can, right? Yeah, it's just ammo and stuff in here. I think there's another... There are turrets in here. And a camera. Thankfully the security system's offline. Excellent. That's the problem with hacking the turrets, is that they'll just start attacking each other. So you gotta hack them like really quick next to each other, back to back. As long as you're quick about it, it shouldn't be too bad. But it's still something to know. Although here are the bees I was talking about. I fucking hate these things so much. Maybe in the enhanced edition they'll just remove these from the game. Would probably make the game objectively good. After a while they just die. Or I think it's like a certain distance away from the egg. But the problem is you never know which ones have the bees and which ones don't. So you just kind of have to... You just have to be careful at all times. My man's just said the O word. My apology video will be up within the hour. Yeah, alright, so they're dead. It's just kind of... It's just annoying. It's nothing... It's not a deal breaker or anything. It's just... pain in the ass. And you can't kill them either. You can only run away. I think this is repair software. Hacking software. Well, I already had that, but nice to check at least. Midwife organ. Yeah, I should probably start researching these. The problem is I need chemicals, and I should have just stuck in the chemical storeroom while I could, and just research it all there. But that doesn't really make for a fun stream, does it? I need fermium. I need fentanyl. So, Bronson does some pretty crazy stuff, but in her defense, she's kind of right, and she does kind of catch on that there's something wrong with this ship a lot faster than anyone else. Not to say that, not to say she was justified in her little firing squad, but just something to think about, I suppose. Alright, let's get our research up. I think as long as we have the lab assistant, yeah, we'll have the, as long as we have the lab assistant equipped, our research is considered 1 point higher than it already is. So I think I'm just gonna keep it at 4. I don't think I'm gonna need it any higher for now. Instead, I can put some points into, oh, fucking, god damn it. Alright. These things would be fucking disgusting in real life, especially since I can bite. Gonna put 1 point into energy. I think that's all we need. I just realized I fucked up, and I should have put in the points in exotic. That's okay. She effectively used girl power to strategically murder. That's true. She used her feminine wiles. Kind of fucked up, if you ask me. I need to check the map on where the chemical storeroom is. So we just passed it a little while ago. Great content. Thank you. I think I know where that camera is, but I always get, whenever that noise goes off, I just get really sketched out. Yeah, I figured. So I think this is where one of the guys went. Honestly, these audio logs are great. I don't even have to talk. I can just have the game talk. I'm not going to use any of the energy weapons in this game. Here. That should probably help. How's the audio now? I want to make sure that you guys are getting the best content possible. Haha. I love content. I'm really enjoying this content now. That's good. That is the intent of this content. Iridium. Alright, that should do it. I think we're just gonna chill in here for a bit and get all our ducks in order. Yeah, exotic weapon skill of 1. This crystal principally of silicon, but doped with germanium and other unknown trace elements, appears to have a resonant frequency very close to that of neural propagation, whatever that means. The crystal probably serves as a repeater for the psionic abilities of the annelid creatures. The crystal structure is composed of thousands of close together crystal needles attached together in a close branching, nearly fractal tree. Recommendation: the crystal's amazing sharpness makes it a very dangerous hand-to-hand weapon. So yeah, essentially it's a replacement for the wrench. So we're not going to need that anymore. We have crystal. We love crystals now. We're like Marianne Williamson. Now what else did I need? Osmium? Is there even any osmium here? Actually, no. Frustrating, but what can you do? Is there any fermium here? There is actually. Okay. Why you know stabby with crystal? It's a good question actually. Yeah, you just hit people over the head with it. I don't think there's no way to stab instead. Monkey brain. Don't hold on to that anymore. I've researched it. I can effectively defeat my monkey brethren. I want the endure boost. No, I want this with boost. It's pretty good at bludgeoning though, for the record. Maybe it would be better at stabbing. But I'm honestly not sure. Makes a pretty funny noise when you kill stuff. So I'm gonna go down to MedSci. And if you're wondering why, it's because I believe Bronson just told us what the code is for the weapons storeroom. Also, the chemical storeroom might have osmium here. It does have osmium. Awesome, so it's 2 for 1. Assuming I'm right. And when she said what she said, she's talking about the thing I was thinking of. Otherwise, I'll just be wasting time, but despite how many times I've played this game, I always feel like I'm wasting time. Because as we all know, gaming is a waste of time. I think this is the way to go. No. I'm afraid I've gone in the wrong direction. Annelid healing gland. Yeah, so those things just heal you. Well, I say just, but nice to have, but not super important to hold on to either. You can hear that nice bump and bass in the background. I think this is the way to go. Yeah, Deck 2 crew. This door right here. Now let me go back to the logs here. Rats. She was talking about the one on her floor. I thought it was a little early to get access to that, because you get some pretty crazy shit in there. But I don't know. I just knew that at one point in the game you got access to it. Wasn't that much of a waste of time though. Just a bit of a waste of time. I don't think I've gone this way yet. No, I haven't. I keep picking up the sci-hi pose. I think there's something goofy around here. I think there's a lot of bees. I remember being frustrated about all the bees in this part. So I'm gonna tread lightly. Hell, why is this? Okay, right. So that's our warning about Sim Unit 3. I think there's like a giant legion of spiders. Gonna tread lightly, Blizzard. Well, hey, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. See those? Definitely had bees in there. There are definitely bees in the trap right now. Stasis field generator. This is a very it's a decent weapon, I guess. I think it just stuns enemies. And if you don't have any point, it's an energy weapon, so if you don't have any of that, just don't even fucking bother. Like me, I'm not gonna bother. That was almost really bad. These turrets are actually pretty weak if you have the armor-piercing bullets. And I believe this is where Sim Unit 3 is, so I'm gonna save. It's also been a while since I've saved, so... Hey, there are those bees I was talking about. Remember when I said I was going to tread lightly? Yeah, that was a really good lie. I don't think they can fly up here. And they're dead. Great. Now I'm dead. So I didn't know that they came out twice. I think I would know that. Ugh. God. Just go away. Thank you. Beast in the trap. I'm actually not gonna fuck around. A French Epstein device. Remember that guy that they killed? Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Haha. Here are the spiders. And check this out. I'm gonna implant a speed booster so I'm running like fast as you possibly can. You wanna know something interesting? It's you can actually run so fast in this game that you end up hurting yourself. It's actually really funny, and I end up doing it a lot near the end of the game because there's a part where you need to circle strafe like you've never circle strafed before, and it usually involves me implanting a few speed boosters. So that's 2 out of the 3 sim units we need done for this floor. Pretty good so far. The problem is I don't remember where the 3rd one is. How do you hurt yourself running? I can actually, here, I'll show it off. It's just a quirk with the engine, I guess. See? You'll end up doing that really easily in the final stretch of the game. If you're around when I eventually get there, I'll make sure you see it. Just something, it's just really funny. Maybe, you know, we're actually coming across a lot of things in this game that they could probably stand to fix in an enhanced edition. Just running in general. No, it's just the way you interact with the environment. So, like, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that if you run towards a wall really fast without stopping, you will hurt yourself, but I don't know of any game that hurts you for running into walls. It's just kind of a thing. We're actually gonna hack this. I forgot that the security systems were offline. We're gonna use a battery. Something just got hit. Oh my god. What the fuck is hit? Oh my Jesus. Alright, well. Forgot they could do that. There's an egg around here. No? I must have been thinking of another area. would have looked like a master gamer if that was right, though. It's like, oh my god, there actually was. How did he know? Maybe it's because he's played this game like 3 times. I actually think I might have done 4 playthroughs of this game. Full ones, at least. Which might not be a lot to some people, but I actually don't really replay games a lot. Unless I really like them. And I really like this game. I believe this is the door that Bronson was talking about in the audio log. Now, oh, I can just hack the door. I think I'll just do that. Fuck off. Jesus. An assault rifle. Once I get my standard weapons skill up to 6, that will be helpful. I did ditch the assault rifle earlier. I guess we can hold on to it for now. God damn it. I think he's gonna be pretty busy with that that turret. Hopefully, at least. Unbelievable. I should have just used something else instead of wasting an EMP grenade, but kinda just wanted him dead. And the way to kill that guy isn't by running towards him as fast as you can. You gotta be a little safe. Alright. That was a little reckless. But I kinda just wanted to kill him. Bum rush everything. You can do that. I have squandered them already. Yeah, you can very easily bum rush this game. Like once I'm getting close to the point where I'm getting enough modules to put in the shit. Oh, I've screwed the pooch. Because once you get a certain amount of like cyber modules in this game, it becomes disgustingly easy to just break this game over your foot or over your knee. I'm really good at mixing up idioms. once I have enough cyber modules to use the assault rifle, this game has officially been broken. And that's something I kind of like about it. It's kind of like Metroid in that it doesn't get necessarily harder the further you go in. It actually, in a way, gets a little easier. Idiom, more like idiot. Hey man, you said it, not me. You listen here, bitch. If everyone could just type resist in the chat, I'd really appreciate it. Maybe an F for Bronson. I'm gonna dawdle a little. We still got some business here. Dumbass. Dumb monkey. He's standing over something. Now, is there a way to hover over it? There was. I saw. It was a fucking. God damn it. F's in chat. It's a shame. But you know what? She died fighting, which is better than you could say for most of the people around here. Have we gone this way yet? No, we haven't. So from the audio logs, you can kind of figure out that Shodan kind of extended an olive branch to Delacroix before she did to us. Now, I don't think we know yet what happened to Delacroix, but I can just say it right now. She's currently alive. She's actually one of the only ones still alive right now. Oh god. I just stretched and something happened. Okay, I think I'm gonna call the stream here. We did all of deck 4, which is pretty good. We laughed. We cried. We died. Actually, did I die at all in the stream? I don't remember. But yeah. Goodbye, friends. Thank you, Eric, for coming around. I did not die. Okay, well, sick. Well, we only laughed and cried then. I'm back on second shift, so I'll probably stream more, which might be nice. I don't want streaming to overtake my life or anything, but it's fun to do for a little bit. Alright, now I'm just wasting time. Goodbye.